Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tyler from Sessions here. I'm at home today. I just want to take a moment to bring you guys a quick tutorial on how to create some white noise, riser, downer, transition, whoosh effects, whatever you want to call it. I just want to take a quick moment and show you guys how I create those from scratch. So let's just get into it real quick. So first thing you want to do is you're going to want to create a stereo audio track. It's pretty simple. I've got one here. Next you're going to want to do is kind of find the length of the selection that you want. That's all dependent on the song that you're working on. For now, I'm just going to create a 4-bar section. And I'm going to go up to my audio suite plugins here, go to the other section, and find my signal generator. This plugin comes stock in Pro Tools. If you're not in Pro Tools, I'm sure there's a bunch of different other, signal generators that come stock in your program. This is just the one that I've been using. Now I noticed, or earlier I had said that we were going to do white noise. For me personally, I really like the sound of pink noise over the white noise, so I'm just going to do that real quick. So I selected my pink noise and I'm going to hit render, and there I get a nice clip of pink noise. I'll play that back for you. Pretty basic, boring stuff, something you probably wouldn't want to throw into a song right now, but what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to slap an EQ on there. I'm going to use FabFilter Pro Q2. I really like this EQ. It's super easy to use, especially for doing this kind of thing. So real quick, we're just going to throw a low cut and a high cut filter on there. The reason for the low cut is just because I figure that with this type of effect, we don't need those subby lows in there. They're just going to clutter up the mix in the end and make it a little bit more difficult to kind of sit this within your song. So I kind of just set that, somewhere around, 70 to 100, whatever I'm feeling at the time. And we'll close down this high cut frequency. So next what I'm going to do is called the 3-finger salute for Pro Tools. It's just all 3 of our modifier keys. For me, it's going to be Control, Windows, and Alt. For a Mac, it's going to be Command, Option, and Control. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold all 3 of those buttons, and I'm just going to click on my high cut frequency and enable that frequency for automation. So then we open up our automation lane, and you can find that I now have that frequency band available in my automation lane. And real quick, what I'm going to do is just create the slope. So it's going to be a little bit more detailed than just creating a straight, ramp up to the higher frequencies, but that's what I'm going to do to start with. Kind of just a rough, line real quick. And then what I'm going to do is start adding a few points in between. And what my goal here is I'm going to kind of create a parabolic curve, so that way when it reaches the high end of the frequency, it kind of starts to slow down a little bit. What that does is it creates a little bit more tension in the filter, so that way when you finally have that drop in your song, or the chorus hits or whatever, you're going to get that payoff that you want because it's been building so much tension beforehand. So I'm just going to kind of level these out real quick, just create that curve that I'm looking for. This isn't necessarily the curve that you have to use. This is just something that I've kind of picked up that I really like the way this sounds, and this is just the way I work. But if you guys have any other pointers, or you guys do something different, please comment below and let me know. I'm always interested to hear what you guys have to say, and to see what other people are doing and see how I can kind of put that into my own workflow. But real quick, let me just show you what I've got here. Super basic. You're kind of see how the filter will open up really fast, and then it'll slow down as we get to the top right around here. Super simple, so you can see how it moves through those low frequencies pretty fast, and once we get to those higher end, it slows down a little bit, and you can kind of feel that tension rise. That's all for this tutorial. I just wanted to give you guys a quick basic rundown of how I do this. You can always add EQ, compression, distortion, harmonic effects, whatever you want to do, you can always do that and add to it. But this is just kind of how to get your basic starting sound. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And then, like I said, if you guys have any other tips, or you guys do something a little bit differently, please comment and let me know below. I love to hear that kind of stuff, and I'd love to kind of learn something from you guys as well. So until next time, keep making music. Thanks, guys.